Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and the international break is over. Thank God for that. Yeah, so I am here with the preview for the game on Monday night between Arsenal against Newcastle, which will be taking place down at the Emirates Stadium. And it's definitely not going to be an easy game. It's going to be a very tough game, challenging game. It is indeed. A team like Arsenal, particularly at home, where they have been very impressive at home a lot of the time. I know in the league they've only lost one home game this season, and that was against Manchester City at the beginning of the season. So definitely a very challenging game for us on Monday night. So yeah, Arsenal were away in Dubai and came out 3-2 winners, and Newcastle's last game was a 2-2 draw away to Bournemouth. And so a few of our players have had the chance to recharge themselves after either not being selected on international duty, but a lot of our players did also go on international duty. Well, some of our players did. So it looks like they're all right as well. I mean, Fabian Schär did have a head injury, and how he was allowed to carry on in that game. Which is whatever word you can describe about that. He should have been taken off, particularly with a head injury. You should be taken off the pitch, the game, off the field for that. It's like if you were going swimming in a swimming pool and you banged your head, you would get told by the lifeguard you've got to come out the pool. So yeah, simple as that. Fabian Schär should not have continued on that game, but unfortunately he has still got one suspension left because of his 10th yellow card this season, so we'll not see him on Monday night. Hopefully Lascelles will be fit. I thought Fernandes did have a great game against Bournemouth, so yeah, hopefully we'll get to see Lascelles back, and hopefully Dummett continues his starting spot as well after he played a great game against Bournemouth as well. And he was also playing for Wales on the international duty. So yeah. So we're touching on Arsenal. They are great going forward, dangerous going forward when they've got the likes of Lacazette, Aubameyang, Ozil. But even that, his future's in doubt at the moment, if he'll be at Arsenal next season. So Ramsey, I know, is doubtful from what I've heard, and the same with Xhaka, I think. But Ramsey's definitely away at the end of the season. So yeah, the weak spots with Arsenal is their defending is quite bad a lot of the time. Particularly when you've got I know like Arsenal fans are on people's backs from the likes of Mustafi a lot of the time, who can be a majority of liability when he's going into tackles he doesn't need to do. Yeah, and just doing silly things he doesn't need to do. And I've heard Arsenal fans think he needs to be away at the end of the season. Koscielny looks like he's getting far too old to be playing on in this kind of level of football. So yeah, they might chop and change. They will keep Socrates in there, or Socrates, however you pronounce it. But I know a lot of the Arsenal fans, they say Socrates, but yeah, so they might chop and change. So they might have Socrates with either alongside Mustafi or Koscielny. So yeah, and I know they're right back. They have been giving Maitland-Niles a chance to see if he can step up, because Bellerin's out for the rest of the season, and Lichtsteiner's looks like he's had some nightmares lately. And again, who is coming way past his best now. I think, and Arsenal fans thought he was going to be the player he was coming from Juventus. Turned out not to be, and I think Arsenal fans will be happy that he'll be most likely be going at the end of the season. It also left back I know they like to chop and change that as well between Monreal and Kolasinac. A lot of people do prefer Kolasinac going forward to defending, but they do prefer Monreal to defending than Kolasinac. To me, I think Kolasinac's the better player out between him and Monreal. So there also is no Torreira from them, who's still suspended because of his red card he got in the North London derby against Spurs. So yeah, also have got a bit of an few injury crisis at the minute, but as I said, it's they're attacking that is the most dangerous option. So where defence is going to have to be very lively a lot of the time. So yes, I think Newcastle will still be playing with the wing back system as well, but I think I would maybe make one or two changes for this game on Monday night. So now let's get into the predicted lineup. So I'm going to start in goal, Martin Dubravka. Right centre back, right. This is where I'm going to chop and change slightly. I'm going to stick Florian Lejeune on that side, and in the middle, I'm going to put Jamal Lascelles back into the squad if he's fit, because I think he needs to come back. As I said, Fernandes didn't have a great game, but if Lascelles is not fit, I'm going to keep this those like two where it was Fernandes and Lejeune that way. And in the left centre back, I'm going to stick with Paul Dummett, because I think he has done all right. To be fair, like to the lad, so he did do decent against Bournemouth. So I'm going to keep him in there, in my opinion. So there we go. Into the wing backs. On the right wing back, I'm going to stick with DeAndre Yedlin. A lot of people say his defending's a bit all over the place, but to me, he's better than Manquillo, in my opinion. And he's a good one for pace from the bomb down that right-hand side as well, in my opinion. Hopefully, it might cause Arsenal problems going down that side, or maybe particularly on the left as well, it could be. So into the left wing back, Matt Ritchie, hopefully he might cause like a few problems as well for Arsenal's defensive. So yeah, because it's normally been in the centre back and right back, I think, which has majority been their weakest point a lot of the time. Left back can be a lot of the time, particularly Macho Monreal when he got ripped apart in that game against Rennes away in the Europa League. So yeah. Into the two centre midfielders, I'm going to stick with Isaac Hayden. He's done very well, to be fair with them. And it looks like he probably will be at the way near the season. But the lad's showing that he's trying to finish this season off on a high as well. So good to see him do that. And also returning against his former club on Monday night. And he did come out and say about how his transfer from Arsenal to us came, because he wasn't getting very many games at all for Arsenal, very little from I think, and it was mostly like cup games, I think, when he was back at Arsenal. So yeah, and alongside him, I think John Joe Shelby, to me, has got to come in here. I think Diarmi wasn't great against Bournemouth, and Key wasn't great against Everton. Well, Key wasn't at the last game, but yeah, so I think Shelby needs to come in, and hopefully some of his passes that he picks out might cause Arsenal's defensive problems as well, but we shall find out. So now into the attacking three. So on the right, I'm going to stick with Ayoze Perez. Again, another one that's starting to step up his game as well a lot of the time, even though we have been on his back a lot of the time so far this season, but again, he's done very well. So on the left, I'm going to stick with Miguel Almiron as well. So yeah, he got sent off in the international game as well when he was playing for Paraguay. Hopefully he will come straight back into the side, and hopefully he'll not do that. But a lot of people say it wasn't a red card and all that, but I don't know. It's a tough one, to be honest. So yeah. So, and as the main striker in the middle, it's got to be Solomon Rondon. I would love to see us get this lad on a permanent deal, but there's rumours are going around that Ashley won't pay up because of the age he's at. He's done well, 29 years old, and he's done fantastically well. So, yeah, we bought Martin Dubravka at 29. Why can't we buy Solomon Rondon at 29? There you go. So it's got to be Rondon as the up front in the middle of the attacking three, because he's done fantastically for. I really do hope we get this lad on a permanent deal, because he's done fantastically at this football club. So, and he's been getting goals for 10 goals a season, 9 in the league and 1 in the League Cup away to Nottingham Forest. So hopefully there'll be more goals to come from him. There's still a few games left, so hopefully more goals from Rondon towards the rest of the season. My score prediction, I'm going to say it'll be 2-1 to Arsenal. I think we will get beat down there, only by just, because I think with Arsenal's defensive, maybe if it doesn't turn up at all, and if they've got a few injury problems. So yeah, another two defensive midfielders will Xhaka apparently is doubtful, and Torreira suspended. That's normally their two defensive midfielders. But Torreira suspended. Xhaka, I don't know what the news is for him is as well. So, yeah, so they might come in with. They might also put in the likes of Guendouzi into the squad, the young lad. But it's going to be interesting. But I think Arsenal will win this game 2-1 on Monday night. So let me know in the comment section of what you think as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the preview. Give me a like and also comment. And if you're also new and haven't checked me out on my channel before, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button. I hope you also like the new intro I've done for the channel as well, just to try and boost that a bit up now. So, yeah, and I shall see you all later. Take care of yourselves, have a great weekend, and bring on Monday night.